Hey guys, what's up, man? We're here just giving a quick announcement slash asking the viewer if they want to see something in particular. First, the announcement. One, I don't want to say it's an announcement, but we'll be in Beech Bend next week, October 12, 13, 14, 15. So 13 is going to be test and tune. We'll be there qualifying the 14th, and I think eliminations are on the 15th. So if you guys are in the neighborhood, Bowling Green, Beech Bend Raceway, come out and see us. Say hi. We would love to see you guys there. All right. Secondly, not announcement, asking for opinions, viewership, something, comments down there. I've got some work to do on this old Valiant behind me. It's Dalton Ryan's car, and you've seen it when we did the driver's interview, and you may have seen it in the background. We've been doing other projects. Now I'm getting onto this. But I wanted to ask if you guys want to see anything particular. I'll show you the scope of work, and then within that, if you guys want to see something, let your boy know. All right, here's the old car in question, old Dalton Ryan Racing. He hadn't raced it this year. He blew a motor last year, I believe, and they were having some issues with the suspension. And that's kind of where I come in. They need me to fix an issue, and hopefully we can get this in focus where you can see, is you can see that lower control arm hits the control arm mount bar right there. And it's limiting the amount of travel that shock can do. And it's an abrupt hit too, so it upsets the chassis. He's just having a hard time getting off the line. So we're going to redo pretty much this whole little front clip that they had made prior to me getting it. The other thing, because I'm moving this bar, the steering rack appears to me that is going to be an issue. I need to raise it up. As you can see, they had a bar angle was correct, but they corrected it by putting spacers on the steering arm, which you can do. It's just, to me, is a little bit shoddy. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise that steering rack up if we have room. I think that shouldn't be a problem, and maybe put 1 or 2 spacers at most, so that there's not a big leverage point there. So we're going to fix that. And then the last thing I got to do, well, second to last I should say, is we got to mount the motor and our front plates there. I've got some heads and a mid plate back there. So I need to locate the motor, get it mounted, and then lastly is do the firewall. As you can see, ain't got no firewall. Look, I'm at a disco or something with my flashlight. All right, got to redo the firewall. They wanted to have some removable panels in the back. That shouldn't be an issue. I'll show you how to do all that. In focus, in focus. All right, so that's the kind of scope of work we're going to be doing on the car. It shouldn't take terribly long. We're getting after it really fast because I want to try to get that done by the end of the year for them to be able to put the real motor in and get it to racing next year. So it's going to be kind of a quick process. So if you guys want to see anything specific, like how I bend the tubes or how I come up with links, the measurements, the geometry, all that kind of stuff, the software that I use, all those are the type of things that I'm going to touch on regardless of what you guys ask me for. But if there's something specific, you know, now's the time to let me know, and I'll try to make sure that as I'm doing this project, I make sure I video exactly what you're looking for. So we're going to do that. We're going to get on it real soon. I've got one last little project in here I'm finishing up. I apologize we don't have a good video this week. I've been super busy with machine work and everything else that isn't really car related, so it's not really something that I want to post about all the time. And you know, it is what it is. It's just part of life. You gotta work pretty hard to pay the bills in order to be able to afford drag racing. But I've got a 56 Chevy in here that I'm finishing up the wiring job for it. Real clean wiring job, as you can see. You can't even see there's any wires in there, huh? The last thing I need to do that is install the steering column and then finish a little bit of the dash stuff. The haywire kit that I used was awesome. It does add a lot of extra work because there's a lot of connectors, but I gotta finish the steering column so I can get the dash finished mounted and then wire loom all that up and get it all looking good. But it's real close. I'm waiting on a couple parts. Unfortunately, the steering column that we purchased, we thought was gonna be a direct bolt-in, but it is not. I've got to actually take and machine the gearbox in order for it to fit. And I've got a coupling that came in. That's the old column right there. So hopefully that'll be done this weekend. In focus, good. All right, again, if you guys want to see anything specific on the Valiant, let me know. and we'll make sure that happens. Otherwise, if you're in Bowling Green this coming weekend, 13th, 14th, 15th of October, come see us, come say hi. We'll be out there, and we're hoping to have a good showing. So we'll see you there, or we'll see you in the next video. Later.